Hello everyone, hello, welcome back to the channel. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's video. That was fun to film, and I edited it all on my phone, which is really cool. The Samsung phone has its own editing app on it, which I didn't know existed, and then it was only like yesterday morning I'd realised that I could edit on the phone, so I thought I'd film a vlog, and that was quite fun. So here's another one. I'm going to do some more record shopping today, or more browsing. I don't really need any more records, or like, I don't really need any new records, at least until Liam Gallagher's third album comes out this year. He said he's finished it and it will come out in 2022. That I'm excited for, that I'm getting. And he's also playing Nebworth. Now, unfortunately, I can't go to Nebworth, but I'm hoping and praying that he releases a live album of that, like he has done before, where I think he played in Hull for the MTV Unplugged. Saying that, because I can't use my proper editing software, these videos are a bit, I'm going to call them homemade. That's what the word I'm going to use, but they're a bit iffy. But we will move with the times. This is a car park. I mean, not parking lot like my American friend. This is a proper old market.
That was in the detail. Yes, exactly.
Treat myself. £12, absolute steal. It's not the driest of days. Jeez. Oh, yeah. Since it's really rainy and cold outside, oh my eyes, I'm probably going to go to the cinema and waste a few hours there. There's nothing really on, so I'm probably going to watch Spider-Man No Way Home again. I won't put spoilers in here, but really, I mean, if you haven't seen the film by now, then you're probably not that interested in the spoilers. But anyway, I won't. But it's really good. If you like Marvel films, you need to go and see it. And also, what was I going to say? Oh, I need to find somewhere to eat that does gluten-free food. And I know that's a me problem. I don't like complaining about being gluten-free unless someone fucks me over. Where was I? I'm going to name and shame. Papa John's told me something was gluten-free, and it wasn't. I was fine. I didn't eat it. I checked their website because I didn't believe them, and I was right. Anyway, not the point. It is very cold outside. Let me show you what I got. Okay, so actually I picked up two things. First of all, we have the Beatles' Long Tall Sally in mono, the EP from, oh god, 1965? I don't know, but that is really cool. Let's get it out of the thing. I'm touching the innards, I'm not touching the people complain. 1964. That is super cool. That makes it one of my oldest records. That's beautiful. Let's move that out of the way safely. And the big 12-inch I bought, we have, for £12, Kansas. I think this is their most popular album. Point of No Return. I love this album cover. I didn't know what the album was called, but I saw it and I knew it because of the album cover. This is beautiful. This is back in like the 70s where a lot of bands like Kansas and what's the other one? Boston's another one, and Chicago. These not just the American state bands, but they would have these beautifully painted album covers. But the reason why I picked this up is, again, look at the back of that. That's stunning. The song "Dust in the Wind." That is the saddest song known to man. The lonesome acoustic guitar that kicks it off is beautiful. No strings. Oh, they hit me where it hurts in the heart. and the lyrics are some of the most sad and depressing but touching lyrics I've ever heard. And I saw it and I was like, oh, I've got to pick this up. Should we? I mean, look at that beautiful artwork. A lot of bands and artists don't put this much work into their releases anymore. Like this sleeve, if it went, I mean, I'm assuming this has been reissued before. This is an original, obviously, but when it gets reissued, this will just be a plain white paper sleeve you get in every record. It'd be very rare that they actually remake the sleeve, but that looks beautiful. Look at the label on that. That is beautiful. I'm really chuffed to picking this up. So, I haven't posted on my main account in a few days, and it's pushing the videos I have posted previously more to people than it would if I had kept posting. In my mind, at least in my niche vinyl community, my videos are pretty good. I put a lot of work into them. And I used to get a ton more views than I was getting, so I just thought I'd forget it, I'll leave it a few days. And now those videos are being pushed out there, which is strange. This app confuses me. I only have the one coat, so I know you were expecting me to look different, but I mean this is a quality coat. This is a proper one. This cinema I'm going to is really fancy. You can't see me. You guys remember those ABBA picture discs that I had that I liked to show off a lot? Well, I sold them on eBay and I made a profit to boot. I'm well happy. It's nice in it. I'm using my laptop as a stand, which is going great, but the film was amazing. I mean, I'd already seen it, but it's so good. Now, I'm going to talk about No Way Home spoilers now, so maybe skip a minute forward if you don't want to hear about the film. But it has been out a few weeks. Anyway, that end credit scene is amazing. I love it to bits. Now, I love Venom, and I love Eddie Brock, or Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock, who plays Venom. I love those films, both of them. And the end credit scene for the last Venom film had my mind blown. I didn't think Sony would do it, but they did it. And then, so when I first watched No Way Home, I was in there and I was just wondering, when is he going to show up? Come on. When's Venom? I want to see Venom. This is really cool. But where's Venom? And it's only an end credit scene. But the symbiote still being in the MCU, that's just insane. That's going to go somewhere really cool, I hope. That's like, it blew my mind. And then, of course, it was a really bad kept secret, and everyone knew that it was possible, that it might happen, that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield would be in the film, and they were. And I think they were handled perfectly. And it's just brilliant having them in the film, especially so I grew up watching Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man back in the day, and that was fantastic. And seeing him in the film was a nostalgia trip for me. And I always loved the villains, the iconic ones like Sandman and Lizard. I think his name's Lizard. God. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It was a really great film. And I would definitely recommend you go see it. Now, I wanted to say, I went into that Wanted Records today, and I'd never been in there before, but they were talking about something, and it struck a chord with me that I'd never realised. And now I can't I can't stop thinking about it, because I've never spoken about it on the channel before, and it's that Abbey Road sounds more like Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd than it does the previous Beatles album, the White Album, because of the EMI changing the mixing desks in Abbey Road at the time, and the Abbey Road was made on all the new stuff, whereas the White Album was made on all the old stuff, which is crazy. I didn't know that. And now, in my mind, I'm just like, oh, hang on a minute. That's really cool. I don't think I mentioned what hotel I'm staying in, but if I did, it's not sponsored. Thanks for watching, and take care, everyone.